Hi, and welcome. My name is Shannon. I am a coach for wellness entrepreneurs. I am a yoga instructor, sound healer, Reiki practitioner, and I am so grateful to guide you through this meditation today to help you connect to your intuition. This meditation can be used whenever you're seeking clarity on the path ahead, you're trying to make a decision and really wanting to connect inward to what is aligned with your highest good, with your purpose, when you're seeking guidance on a situation. And as with any practice, meditation really is a muscle that you build over time. So if going through this meditation, you don't hear or experience an answer that you were looking for, just anchor into the trust of the practice. Continue and stick with this practice and be open to the timing of the messages that you receive from your intuition because you are always being guided to what you're meant to know when you're meant to know it. So, to get started, find yourself in a comfortable seat. You can sit on a chair with your feet on the ground, or you can sit on the ground cross legged, maybe propping yourself up using a cushion, pillow, bolster, allowing yourself to feel supported and grounded as much as possible, minimizing distractions around you and starting to settle into your space. If it feels safe and comfortable to do so, you can start to close down your eyes or you can gaze right at the tip of your nose, just letting the gaze get a little hazy, reducing some of that visual stimuli. Let yourself be more and more present in this current moment. Feel the parts of your feet that are touching the ground, the earth, even envisioning roots from the feet anchoring downward, down through the floor, the cement, gravel, all different layers of the earth. Really appreciating and visualizing all the different layers of the earth until you come to the energetic molten lava of the earth's core. And then drawing that energy from the core of the earth, this abundant energy up through those roots that have grown down through your feet, bringing that warm, transformative energy up through the feet, up into the legs, up into the body, allowing the sense of nourishment, replenishment, this warm, buzzing, vibrating energy to be infused into every cell. And starting to become more aware of your sits bones rooting you, creating a space and length in between your vertebrae, opening up through the heart, elongating through your neck, and creating this nice line of energy from your feet all the way up to the top of your crown. And starting to connect into your breath, noticing the natural pattern, the rise, the fall of your breath, and just simply witnessing it without trying to change or control it. With each breath in, inviting in replenishing, refreshing life force energy. And with each breath out, letting go any energy that feels stale or heavy, any energy that you've been carrying that's not yours to hold. As you release and let go, creating more space, noticing in this moment where you feel the breath most present in the body, and inviting the breath to get even deeper, more nourishing, inviting the breath into the belly, starting to increase the length of the inhale and exhale, listening to the sound of your breath, letting it become smooth. Can you even start to count the breath? Maybe inhaling for a count of 5, exhaling for a count of 5. Just start to even and slow the breath down. You may notice other thoughts popping in and out, but just coming back to the breath, back to that count. Whenever the mind starts to wander, allowing yourself to be really present, and bringing your awareness into your body once again, your roots, your base, feeling the sense of supportedness and safety and steadiness as the feet anchor into the ground. And as you move up higher, feeling the sense of creativity, pleasure, and the sacral energy center. Moving up to the solar plexus, this sense of personal power and confidence right at the belly, transformation, this change that's possible from within, bringing your awareness up to the heart, allowing the heart to be open, filled with love and compassion for yourself, for your journey, and for all those who have helped you on your journey. Bringing the awareness up to the throat energy center, speaking your truth and trusting in your own unique vibration, gift, self expression, communication, and bringing the awareness up to the space right between the eyebrows, the third eye center, intuition, clarity, perception, wisdom, noticing textures, patterns, colors that you might see behind the eyelid. And bringing the awareness all the way up to the crown. Connection to source, connection to the divine, your soul, spirit team, feeling all of these energy centers, focusing in on the third eye center, on space of intuition and inner knowing. From this space, begin to envision the version of you that is calm, that is confident, that is ever knowing. Your highest self, next level self, a part of you that's beyond doubt or worry or fear. What do you look like? What are you wearing? How do you move? What is the energy like around you when you look at this version of yourself? How do you stand? How do you sit? How do you wear your hair? How do you move about through the day? How do you feel? And then inviting this version of you, your highest self, to take a seat right across from you. Maybe you hold hands or embrace. Maybe you just send love to each other, gratitude for this opportunity to connect, be seen, held, and witnessed without judgment, without fear, without shame, without guilt. Just witnessed exactly as you are in your purest form. And as you sit with this version of yourself, allowing the heart to open, allowing yourself to open to any messages of guidance that you need to receive today. Perhaps there's a specific question that you're wondering that you'd like to ask your highest self, or perhaps you're open to receiving any message that's meant for you in this moment. But sitting with intention and openness and asking to receive that message now. And I'm being open to receive this message through any of your senses. Maybe something that you hear, something that you see, something that you feel deep within, something that you feel like you could even touch, taste, or smell. And just being open without any expectation. Without seeking, without guiding, just being open to whatever needs to be received. And also trusting in the timeline of this message. So if you were looking for something specific or nothing came through, saying that you'll receive it exactly when you're meant to. And trusting that this highest version of you is always accessible, thanking them for their guidance, for their wisdom, and starting to bring your awareness back to your body, feeling your feet firmly rooted, becoming aware of the rise and fall of your inhale and exhale, and taking 3 deep intentional breaths. When you're ready, you can start to let a little bit of light in through the eyelids, Maybe you gaze around through a window or at a plant or at a picture, something that inspires you. Bringing your attention back to the screen, noticing what came through, noticing how you feel now, and knowing that even if you didn't receive a message, that sense of calm, that sense of peace is still deeply beneficial. If you did receive a message, you can take a few moments to write it down, journal about what came through, and come back to this practice anytime that you are looking to connect into that intuitive side of yourself. Comment below. Let me know how this practice felt, and I'll see you again soon.